Guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at another piece from Davosa. Now Davosa is a Swiss brand that's manufactured in Switzerland, and they make some really nice watches. If you didn't get to see my other review of the Davosa Turnos, please check back in my video log and definitely check that video out. It's a pretty cool watch. Anyway, today we're looking at one of their vintage lines or vintage recreation lines. And this is the GMT from Davosa. Now it kind of resembles vintage GMT Masters, I would say. Kind of pays homage to Rolex, the older Rolex GMT Masters, which are quite iconic. Now the watch does come on this nice genuine leather strap, which kind of looks worn in already, but it is not worn in. It's actually made to look like this, and it's actually really cool. If you take a look at that, even nice little lines here. Very cool there. But let's start off with some basic dimensions, guys. First off, we have a 39mm case diameter. This is not a huge watch. 39mm. We do have 13.5 thick. We do have nice, highly polished sides, as you can see. And the polishing is really good, guys. Very sharp. Very sharp there. We do get a nice domed mineral crystal, as you can see. Really nice, really, plays with that, vintage kind of theme there. We do get a GMT bezel, which is unidirectional. It's a clicking bezel. We do get a nice Mercedes hand as well, a date aperture at 3 o'clock. We also do get 100 meters of water resistance. We do have a small screw down crown over here, which is in between these large crown guards, which really protect the crown very well. As you can see, there is no damaging that crown or anything inside whatsoever with these large crown guards here. Now we do have the Davosa logo, which is printed very neatly in white below the 12 o'clock triangle, which looks pretty neat. It looks pretty good. Also does say Swiss underneath that. Now it is marked Swiss made as well down here, which is very nice. Kind of in a vintage kind of font. That's what it looks to me. Now also some other stuff about this watch. This is a quartz watch. These are a bit cheaper than some of the automatic watches they offer in their lines. Now getting to the bezel, we do have a 24-hour GMT bezel here, or Greenwich Mean Time. So you can keep, a couple time zones on this watch, which is nice. It's functional. Now the movement inside of this watch is the Swiss Quartz 505. It's a Ronda movement made in Switzerland. It's a GMT movement. And you do get an independent operating GMT hand. So you can hold those time zones, which makes it a very functional watch. And for the price, I believe this one is even under $300. I'll leave a link in the description below so you can check these out after the video if you'd like. Anyway, we do have Super-Luminova on these nice kind of, I would say, vintage-like markers, as you can see. They look like they're kind of patinaed in a way. Definitely plays along with the theme that this watch was going after, and I think it looks good, I think it really does look good. Now we have a nice red GMT hand, which does stand out on the dial, makes it very legible to read that GMT time when you want. Now the bezel action is actually really good. We have a nice coin-edged bezel here, and the bezel action on this piece here is really good. I was really surprised. It's really close to a Rolex, in my honest opinion. It's like really nice and buttery. It's really a pleasure to use there. And yeah, it's an aluminum insert. It's not a ceramic insert like the older, the older GMT Masters. They didn't have ceramic. They used aluminum. And yeah, I think it looks really nice. Also the strap. This is a 20mm lug width. Very flexible strap. I was talking about it earlier in the video, but it is a really nice strap. Not super thin, but it's super flexible. Like there's no need to break it in. This watch was only worn once, and there's really no need to break it in, which is quite nice. Now to function the watch, I'm just going to show you really quick. I'm going to go ahead and screw this crown out, which is quite smaller in size, you might notice. The older GMT Masters actually had smaller crowns, so this kind of plays along with that. Now I'm going to pull it out, one position. We do have a quick set date over here. Very nice. And I can go the other way and I can set my GMT hand, which is very nice. Final position is your hacking position, where I can set the time, which is very nice. Love that Mercedes hand. I think they pulled that off very nicely. But yeah, everything very functional, easy to grip. Even though it's small, it's definitely really easy to grip. Okay, now going to the case back, let me peel off the plastic for you guys. Now, as you can see, we have a polished case back, and then it's kind of matted in the middle. Nice Davosa logo there. It does say Davosa Swiss, all stainless steel, water resistant 10 ATMs, Swiss made. Very nice. It's a really nice watch, guys, for the money. You know, I know Timex and other brands like that, they try to play off of this. You know, not Davosa, but they try to play off the theme of, you know, the older Pan Am GMT masters. And they charge like $150 for like a, you know, Japanese quartz movement. And, you know, this is a real high quality watch. I mean, if you have this in hand, you will feel it. It's a well put together piece. And, you know, I really wasn't expecting that, you know, for the price point, but, you know, they definitely go beyond. This watch definitely punches a little above its price point, I would say. Now, in terms of lume, we do have Super-Luminova on all of the markers, the Mercedes hand, the hours hand, and the lollipop, or the circle on the seconds hand. And the lume is pretty good. It's kind of like a vintagey kind of lume. And I want to show you that right now, and I'll be right back. Here is a nice lume shot for you guys. As you can see, it's very legible. Everything lights up very bright. Kind of like a lighter green tone. Definitely stands out at night. Definitely legible at night. I don't really see any problems with the lume. Here is the watch fitted on my 6.25 inch wrist. It's definitely the perfect size. Nice and slim. You know, it's not super heavy. As you can see, guys, the strap is really comfortable. Definitely conforms straight out of the box. There's no problems there. Nice Davosa on the brushed buckle here. I do like that. And it's a really nice look. You know, it's very classy, elegant. It can be used to dress up, I think, and casual and sporty as well. We do have that 100 meters of water resistance, which is true 100 meters. And hey, I think it's a nice little buy to add to your collection if you're looking for something kind of vintagey, but you don't want to buy something from the vintage market, you know? Because there can be a lot of problems when you're searching through the vintage market. A lot of aftermarket parts and stuff like that. You don't really know what's inside the watch unless you really know what you're doing. And yeah, these kind of watches are really great for the community. They kind of, you know, provide an affordable, I would say, alternative to something like a really expensive vintage timepiece, a vintage GMT master, which can be, you know, in the tens of thousands of dollars, even way higher than that when you go back in the years. But hey, you know, it's very comfortable. The finishing is on point, just like the Turnos that I reviewed last week. They definitely didn't cut any corners on this timepiece. Everything is there for the money, if not more. And I can definitely recommend this watch, guys. Definitely check out this brand, Davosa. They're a really cool brand. They're Swiss made, they're affordable, and they're doing some pretty cool things. I will leave the link in the description below so you can check out the Davosa USA website where they sell all of these models, which is great. Now, I want to thank you guys for watching. Also, I did create a group on Snups where I share my watch collection and all different types of cool watch pictures. I will leave the link in the description below if you want to head over there and follow me. Also, guys, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at watchaddict_channel. I do post a lot of pictures there. You will see watches there that are coming up in future videos. Also, guys, hit that little bell button on the bottom right corner of your screen so you get notified every time I upload a new video so you don't miss out on a new watch review. Also, if you're not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. Throw me a like. It really helps out. And as always, guys, this is the Watch Addict. I will catch you on the next video. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.